All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Campaigning heats up for Gujarat Assembly election. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to hold 4 rallies in the state. Home Minister Amit Shah to attend 400th birth anniversary celebration of Ahom General Lasit Borphukan in New Delhi today. Pre-launch of India's year-long grand celebration of International Year of Millets 2023 to be held in National Capital today. Centre to soon bring law to regulate digital media, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur. WHO warns measles now an imminent global threat due to COVID pandemic. And at FIFA World Cup in Qatar, Belgium beat Canada 1-0 while Spain thrashed Costa Rica 7-0 in group stage matches. And now the news in detail. Gujarat has been witnessing high voltage campaigning for the assembly elections, with top leaders of all political parties making all-out efforts to reach out to the voters. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 4 public meetings in the state for the second consecutive day today. Mr. Modi will attend election rallies in Modasa, Palanpur, Dahegam and Baula. BJP National President JP Nadda, several union ministers and party functionaries are also scheduled to address rallies at various places. On the other hand, Congress leader Mohan Prakash will be canvassing in Kutch, while party leader Tariq Anwar is scheduled to campaign for party candidates in Bhuj. Aam Aadmi Party leaders will be campaigning at various places. Our correspondent reports that for the first time in Gujarat electoral history, a total of 139 women candidates are in the fray.
BJP has given tickets to a maximum of 17 women in this election, while Congress has fielded 14 and Aam Aadmi Party 6 women candidates. Other parties gave tickets to 33 women, while 56 women are trying their fate as an independent. In the last assembly election held in 2017, 13 out of 126 women candidates won the election. Earlier in 2012 and 2007 elections, 16 women each were elected as an MLA. The question is whether this time women will create history by winning maximum seat. With Aparna Khoot, Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Rajpipla.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah will grace the 400th birth anniversary celebrations of Great Ahom General Lasit Borphukan in New Delhi this evening. The 3-day-long event organized by the Assam government began in the national capital yesterday. On the first day, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman inaugurated the exhibition being organized as part of the event. Through the mega event, the state government aims to create awareness among the national and international audience about the heroics of the great Ahom leader who defeated the Mughals in the famous Battle of Saraighat. Several events are also being held across Assam to commemorate the 400th birth anniversary of Lasit Borphukan. Our correspondent has filed this report.
Lasit Borphukan was the 7th and youngest son of Momai Tamuli Borburua. His father was the Chief Executive Officer and the Chief Justice of the Ahom Kingdom. The Ahom Kingdom was established in 1228 by Sargadeu Sukafa. The Mughal-Ahom conflict was first started in 1615. By the time of Lasit Borphukan's appointment as commander, the Mughals occupied Guwahati. After that, the Ahom king resolved to regain Guwahati, and accordingly, Lasit Borphukan raised his army. His army successfully reoccupied Guwahati, and that compelled Aurangzeb to deploy Ram Singh to lead the Mughal army. In the year 1671, the famous Battle of Saraighat was fought. In spite of illness, Lasit Borphukan inspired his army to defeat the Mughals in the naval battle on the river Brahmaputra. With Devabrata, this is Manas Pratim Sharma, AIR News, New Delhi.
A pre-launch of India's year-long grand celebration of International Year of Millets 2023 will be held in New Delhi today. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar will be attending the event. During the event, the two ministers will share the vision of the government for a successful celebration of International Year of Millets 2023. High Commissioners and ambassadors to India from more than 60 countries are expected to attend the pre-launch celebration. The year 2023 will be celebrated as International Year of Millets. The key objective is to spread awareness about Indian millets and engage with other nations for a successful global celebration of International Year of Millets 2023. Recently, in the G20 summit in Bali, Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlighted the benefits of millets, saying that millets can solve the global malnutrition and hunger problem. A report.
According to the United Nations estimate, the global population is projected to reach 8.5 billion by 2030 and 9.7 billion by 2050. In such a situation, there is a need for more production of food grains, especially millets, to meet the food needs of the rapidly growing global population. Estimates show that more than 90 million people in Africa and Asia depend on millets for their diets. Millets are being increasingly recognized as climate-smart crops with enormous nutritional and health benefits. Millets are a rich source of protein, fiber, minerals, iron and calcium. India is a major producer of millets, accounting for 80% of Asia's production and 20% of global production. Bhupendra Singh, AIR News, Delhi.
Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has said that the central government will soon bring a law to regulate digital media. Speaking at the Silver Jubilee celebration of a newspaper in Jaipur yesterday, Mr. Thakur said now journalists associated with digital media will also be accredited. The minister appealed to the media to do its work responsibly and avoid creating an atmosphere of fear and confusion.
हमने अधिकतर मीडिया को, चाहे प्रिंट है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक है, डिजिटल मीडिया है, इसको सेल्फ रेगुलेशन पर छोड़ा है। जहां तक हमारी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया है, इनकी अपनी बॉडी है, ये अपने स्तर पर उसको देखती, सरकार कहीं हस्तक्षेप नहीं करती, तीसरे चरण पे आके करती है। और जहां तक ये नया मीडिया है, डिजिटल मीडिया की मैं बात करूं, ये अपने आप में एक चुनौती भी है, लेकिन इसको भी देखना पड़ेगा।
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts.
Northeast Diary program, broadcast every Thursday and Sunday at 5:30 p.m. brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India. Don't forget to tune in.
Welcome back. You're listening to Morning News. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has decided to depute 3 high-level multidisciplinary 3-member teams to Ranchi, Ahmedabad and Malappuram in Kerala to take stock of the upsurge in cases of measles there. The teams will assist the state health authorities in instituting public health measures and facilitate operationalization of requisite control and containment measures. World Health Organization (WHO) has warned that there is now an imminent threat of measles spreading in various regions globally as COVID-19 led to a steady decline in vaccination coverage and weakened surveillance of the disease. In a joint report released yesterday, the WHO and the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) said a record high of nearly 40 million children missed a measles vaccine dose last year due to the COVID pandemic. WHO's measles lead Patrick O'Connor said, while measles cases have not yet gone up dramatically compared to previous years, now is the time to act. Measles is one of the most contagious human viruses and is almost entirely preventable through vaccination. However, it requires 95% vaccine coverage to prevent outbreaks among populations. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres highlighted India's contribution to climate action in an article. Mr. Guterres wrote in the article that everyone needs to make peace with nature, reduce our carbon footprints, and have a lifestyle that is compatible with a sustainable society and economy. The UN chief, who came to India in October to launch a major national and global initiative, Mission Life, that is Lifestyle for Environment, wrote that this initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi will mobilize citizens from all over the world to understand that they have a role to play. Veteran actor Anupam Kher is attending the 53rd International Film Festival of India, IFFI, in Goa, where his film The Kashmir Files is being screened in the Indian Panorama section. The film received tremendous response from IFFI delegates. It was houseful within few hours of the opening of ticket booking counter. Interacting with media persons at IFFI, the actor disclosed that he started his career with All India Radio. Mr. Kher said he joined AIR Shimla at the age of 19 as a casual announcer.
I'm very proud of All India Radio. Even though in my first job ये निकाल दिया था, पहला announcement था, मैंने गलती कर दी. I was 19 year old. मेरे को casual announcer की नौकरी लग गई. मेरा पहला announcement था, मुझे 7 बजे बोलना था. नमस्कार, ये आकाशवाणी का शिमला केंद्र है. आज के मुख्य कार्यक्रमों की रूपरेखा इस तरह से है. 7 बजे समाचार, 7:20 पर खेती-बाड़ी कार्यक्रम और 7:30 बजे संतूर पर शिव कुमार शर्मा जी से राग शंकरा सुनिए. मैंने announcement कुछ ऐसे किया. ये आकाशवाणी का शिमला केंद्र है. 7 बजे समाचार, 7:20 पर खेती-बाड़ी कार्यक्रम और 7:30 पर आप सुनेंगे शिव कुमार शर्मा जी संतूर चम. तो मैं करेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा था. वो मेरा आखिरी दिन था. कुछ चीजें जो फेलियर होती है वो भी आगे जाके काम आती है.
The martyrdom day of the 9th Guru of Sikh religion, Guru Tegh Bahadur, is being observed today. President Draupadi Murmu paid her homage to Guru Tegh Bahadur on the occasion. In a message, the President said, Guru Tegh Bahadur sacrificed his life for the sake of Dharma, which will be remembered for all times to come. She described his martyrdom as a sacrifice for humanity. On to sports now. In the FIFA World Cup, Belgium registered win over Canada 1-0 in their opening Group F match at the Ahmad bin Ali Stadium in Qatar last night. In the other matches of the day yesterday, Spain thrashed Costa Rica 7-0 in their opening Group E fixture at the Al Sumama Stadium. In the second massive upset of the tournament, Japan stunned four-time champions Germany 2-1 in their Group E opener at Khalifa International Stadium. We have a report.
Ike Gundogan had given four-time champion Germany the lead with a first-half penalty, but Japan's Ritsu Duan, who plays for German team Freiburg, pounced on a rebound to equalize in the 76th minute after Germany goalkeeper Manuel Neuer blocked a shot from Takumi Minamino. Then Takuma Asano, who plays for German team Bochum, sprinted clear of Nico Scotterberg and beat Neuer from a narrow angle in the 83rd minute. Again, blind zone move played a trick. In another match, Spain started World Cup campaign with a 7-0 win against Costa Rica in their opening Group E fixture in a perfect display of tiki-taka football. After leading 3-0 at the half-time, Spain scored 4 more goals in the second half to outclass the Central American team. With Pratyush Ghosh's report, Swati Rakheta, Sports Desk.
In another encounter, Morocco held 2018 World Cup runners-up Croatia to a goalless draw at Al Bayt Stadium. Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has announced the India and India A squads for the upcoming tour of Bangladesh beginning the 29th of this month. The tour will start with India A taking on Bangladesh A in 2 4-day matches, which will be followed by Team India's 3-match ODI and 2-match Test series against Bangladesh. Bengal's experienced batter Abhimanyu Ishwaran will lead the India A side. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Sarabjit Kaur.
Thank you, Sarah. With campaigning in Gujarat reaching a crescendo, Hindustan Times writes, PM Modi calls for record turnout in Gujarat polls. Measles outbreak hits Mumbai and nearby areas. 13 deaths in a month, reports the Indian Express. The Pioneer headlines, Summit files on Arun Goyal's pick as EC, SC asks Centre. Railways may sanction projects worth 94,000 crore rupees, informs the Business Standard. Another World Cup day, another World Cup shock. Japan derailed German engine, writes Hindustan Times. And finally, the Tribune says, IIT Delhi among top 50 institutes, adding, the Indian Institute of Technology Delhi is the only Indian educational institution among top 50 in the Global University Employability Rankings by Times Higher Education.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Campaigning heats up for Gujarat Assembly election. Prime Minister Modi to hold 4 rallies in the state. Home Minister Amit Shah to attend 400th birth anniversary celebration of Ahom General Asid Barphukon in New Delhi today. Pre-launch of India's year-long grand celebration of International Year of Millets 2023 to be held in National Capital today. Centre to soon bring law to regulate digital media, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur. WHO warns measles now an imminent global threat due to COVID pandemic. And at FIFA World Cup in Qatar, Belgium beat Canada 1-0, while Spain thrashed Costa Rica 7-0 in group stage matches. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.